get straight into it. So we have some of the stuff that we're going to be seeing coming in, well, tomorrow morning, depending on your time zone, and tonight. So we have Legends Rising ticket for the Legends Rising banner. Wow, that looks really pixelated. But we have those. Yeah, we get those tickets like every time. You get them through like adventures and stuff. We have a new type of effect. I think this means a corner says card ability health recovery. So that's a one of those little status effects you see on top of your health bar. I'm guessing Turles may have. Oh, no, I think that's for the new Goku because he does hold a new health restoration card. So I think that's what it's going to look like. We have Trio Might medals, which you can use for the new Trio Might exchange shop. Now we have this. So you can play it every day. It's kind of like it sounds like the way they're talking about this event. It's like you could just you log in, play like every day, and you'll be able to just get like uh Z power for this Goku in this Trio Might Goku for the Trio Might movie in this Turles, the purple Turles that's already in the game, not the new Turles. Keep in mind this is not the new Turles, and it seems like you could also exchange for corner crystals and multi Z power as well. So that like it's gonna be a pretty standard event, but it definitely sounds cool. Man, this is why I wish that Legends just had a better buffing system, because they could have made this celebration a lot more hype just by buffing this old Goku alongside the new Trio Might, Turles and stuff like that. Like, keep it the whole saga, the movie themes, but we don't have that type of system, so we have to wait on Zenkai. So it's kind of lame. It's kind of lame. So we have the Legend Rising banner. They're gonna stay with these 99 Z power. It seems like that's what they're doing here. The new Trio Might stage, you guys pretty much already saw that. Same thing here. Just some more banner stuff. I have no idea what this is for. I'm guessing this is on. It's for co-op. I can't really remember. Let's see. Then that's pretty much it. Then we have the character arts. Pretty standard stuff here. Not really too giddy about their art. Turles, I like the shading on Turles' art a little bit, but Goku just seems like pretty generic. So there's that. So we're gonna take a look at the banners real quick. Then we're probably going to head out because and then take a look at the units. Then it's gonna be the end of the video. All right. So we're here looking at the banner. It starts on the 28th, which is obviously tonight. And it ends all the way on August 25th, so it's gonna be here for a while. Gonna be here for a little minute. The banner is just about what you expect, to be honest. The unfeatured sparkings on here are not really that good. Champion is not that bad. Raditz isn't. He's mid. Bardock is mid. Yellow Gohan is pretty solid, but with the new saga for the movies Unity in yellow, it'll be up to you. There's no point in really chasing him, I guess. Trunks is solid. Metal Cooler is not good. He sucks. This Green Broly is not really all that good. Zenkai Vegeta, in my opinion, is not really worth the Zenkai investment. And then that's pretty much it. This banner is just about what you expected. It's not as bad. I can say at least some of the feature sparkles on here are not as bad as the other ones from previous, the last two Legends Rising banners, but it's not that good. This banner's not that good. So let's just get into looking at the new units, and then we're going to end the video. Goku, cooler movie Goku. Third time recording this, by the way. So, main ability, let's end this. Draw special move art cards next. Restores key by 50. Increases on art draw speed by 2 levels for 10 time accounts. Really solid there, especially to increase our draw speed by 2 levels. There's only, I think LF Vegeta is the only unit in the game that can just do that, like just get straight double increase our draw speed. So there's that. So unique ability here, he gets 30% damage inflicted against tag, regen, pretty standard stuff, and applies final effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. So when he enters the battlefield, he draws a strike card next, 40% to damage inflicted for 20 time accounts, reduce damage received by 30% for 20 time accounts, minus 15 to special move cards for 20 time accounts. Okay. Positive final effects to self after enemy attack is over. Restores key by 25, 50% to damage inflicted for 15 time accounts, reduces damage received by 30 for 10 time accounts, cannot be stacked. Restores on health by 30 if own remaining health is 50% or below when enemy attack is over. So he's meant to be kind of like a tanky, hard hitting strike unit pretty much, because he will be able to tank decently because he gets the 30% from his 30% damage reduction from his first unique ability, and then he gets another 30 after he gets attacked. So there's that. His strike card, he has a strike card that buffs his special move every time you use it. So 20% to special move damage inflicted for 15 time accounts upon activation. So His special move is going to have one of those special moves that has like pure one shot potential, pretty much. And his special move has a massive damage modifier on top of that. So deals massive damage, impact damage, gains attribute upgrade, minus 100 to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 time counts per activation. This is why this right here, this type of abilities is the reason why defensive units are in such a weird spot nowadays, because they like sustained damage cuts are just trash now, because all these units get minus 100, minus 150, 80 to sustain damage cut. It's pretty crazy. So, green card, Defiant Spirit, 20% to strike damage inflicted for 50 time counts. Changes blast cards to strike cards. And here's his health restoration up strike card. So there's that. So pretty solid stuff. He buffs Saga from the movies, and then he will buff Saiyan started at 6-star. So there's that. So take a look at Turles. Then we're going to probably end the video here. So Turles having Saiyan up. There's an advertisement. That's weird. Turles having Saiyan, powerful opponent, male, sparking rage type, yellow. So, okay, this is disturbing me. So there's that. So main ability, you thought I was strong before. Watch this. Draws ultimate arts card next. Sudden Storm. Restores health by 30. Key by 30 and reduces enemy key by 40, and it takes 25 time counts must elapse before he can pop this. His first unique ability, Omnipresent Watcher, restores ally substitution count by 1 when this character enters the battlefield. Applies on fallen effects to self when allies other than this character from the battle start for fixed 60 time accounts. So he gets semi of a little buffs for the first 60 time accounts during the match. He gets 25 damage inflicted, which cannot be canceled, and 40% to key recovery to all his allies. So pretty good support passive there. It's really just good because it's non-cancelable. I think that's really good. We're going to need more abilities like that, with fusions having units that can just take away attribute upgrades like it's nothing. So World Eating Insane is his second unique ability. Applies on fallen effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 30% to damage inflicted cannot be stacked. Inflicts on enemies with attribute downgrade. 20% to damage received for 20 time counts. Applies on fallen effects to self every time this character is faced with an enemy. Restores randomly draws 1 new card and when you have 3 or less Fury cards. Not really sure how much I feel about that one. Minus 3 to strike and blast cards for 10 time counts. Okay. Nothing special about his strike and blast card. His his special move here, Calamity Blaster, deals major impact damage, inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade, minus 80 to key recovery for 10 time counts. His green card is one of these chainable green cards. As you can see, you can chain it into anything, and it increases your own on draw speed by 1 for 10 time counts upon activation. Inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade plus 5 to substitution count for 5 time counts. Okay, and his ultimate, which is the big thing they kept talking about here, does massive explode damage, applies on fall effects itself upon activation, plus 70% to damage inflicted, cannot be canceled, reduces damage received by 20%, cannot be canceled, plus 70 to key recovery, cannot be canceled, gain attribute upgrade, minus 30 to enemy sustained damage effect. So keep in mind, when he pops his ultimate, it only takes him 25 time counts to get this. Once he pops this, he gets a permanent 70% damage inflicted and permanent 70% key recovery. That is big. On top of the 30 that he's probably already going to be getting, he's going to be a monster blast unit, bro. A monster blast unit, and that's permanent. And the reason why it's so good, because it cannot be canceled. We don't have anybody in the game that has a non-cancel attribute upgrade that's that high, so that's actually pretty crazy. And he buffs Saga for the movies and Powerful Opponent. Okay, Powerful Opponent does need the buff, so it seems that Legend is dedicated to working on that team, because this is the second buff that we got for them. So really solid stuff. So that's Turles, and that's Goku. Personally, I think they're just about on the same level. I don't think anyone is either better than each other. It just sucks that this banner that they're going to be on is so garbage that I can't recommend that anybody summon onto them for them, because I don't want you guys to get shafted. I want you guys to get the most value out of your stones. But I know I said stones, crystals, but there's that. So it's your boy Kaki. Go join my Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Tell me what you guys think about this. Tell me how happy you guys are for Turles and Goku. And yeah, I'm out.